Welcome to Kung Fu After number 2. This is my final video for tonight. Literally, it will be because I want to shave, finish Mass Effect, and get some stuff done. So, this came across my top buzz again, and I consider this important because as a fan of his and hers, I think that it should go without saying that Bruce Lee was hands down one of the greatest martial artists in the world. And for his time, he was a phenomenon. If not, he's still a phenomenon to this day because amongst his death, there's a lot of controversy. And amongst his death, and even to this day, everybody's trying to either be the next Bruce Lee, or everyone's either delegitimizing him or trying to say that he was just an actor, not a martial artist, not a street fighter, etc., etc. So, this video, Bruce Lee's daughter, Shannon, sues fast food chain for using father's image. And before you judge her, let me read the interview first and then we can talk about that shit. A Shanghai AFP, I have no idea what that means, a company running by Bruce Lee's daughter, is suing this Chinese fast food chain for allegedly using an image of the late martial art film star without permission. Shannon Lee, Bruce Lee's Enterprises, accuses the restaurant chain Kung Fu Catering management for having to use her father's image 15 years in a logo without paying electoral property rights, which I understand that. The food chain responded Thursday by saying the logo had long ago been advertised by Chinese authorities. So she's going to have a hard problem suing them because other countries' laws are laxed on certain copyrights and shit. Where the confusion is that we are produced many years later. We're actively studying the case, preparing the response. The company said that it stated in the post on China's Twitter, like Weibo platform. I have no idea what that shit is. I've never been to China. Hope to go one day. According to the Chinese Internet Patrol, SINA.com, Shannon Lee asked the food chain immediately to stop using her father's image, clarifying for 90 consecutive days that it has been nothing to do with Bruce Lee, and paying commission of 210 million yuan. I probably didn't say that right. YUAN, yuan, yawn, whatever. Alright, to godly Jesus Christ. I'm going to butcher the shit out of this. Gangzhou? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and spell that out. G-U-A. I didn't take the glasses off. Clearly I can't read with them. And they're reading glasses. Guangzhou based restaurant chain known as Real Kung Fu. Zen Gong Fu in Mandarin was founded in 1990. Since 2004, logo has featured the image of a dark-haired man in a kung fu pose, looks like Bruce Lee. Okay, before I go any further, let's see if I can get this thing to work. So, right there. Okay. So, what was I? Looks like Bruce Lee. Okay. The founder of the chain said it has more than 600 stores across the country with a total asset value of over 5 billion yuan, according to Chinese media. It ranks among the top 10 food companies in China last year on the last issue of the China Cuisine Association. Bruce Lee Enterprises in Los Angeles handles merchandise and license of Bruce Lee image and aim to keep the martial artist energy alive, and its official website shows. Shannon Lee has taken over the company for her mother, has been involved in preserving of her father's legacy around 2 decades. All right. Oh, wow. I have to read that one next in a whole different video. So apparently this is not my last video, but this next one is important. Okay, 2 things. As a fan of Bruce Lee and as a fan of Shannon Lee, I'm on the fence. All right. So here's my thing on that, because I'm on the fence. I respect what Bruce Lee has done for the martial art community as a martial artist, as a person of color. He has broke leaps and bounds. I don't know if Miss Lee is offended or probably pushing too far. But then again, on her side, you have to see where she's coming from. I mean, that's her dad, dude. If that's not her dad, then you really ought to take that whole image down and change it. Maybe put a dragon, because his nickname in China was the Little Dragon, because Bruce Lee was only 5'7". However, if you want to continue to use the image, let's call it fair. I think you should give her at least 5 or 10%. If your restaurant is doing great, she ought to get a little bit of a profit out of it, because Bruce Lee was a one of a kind, and we need to respect him and his family. And I know that in Asia, imitation is the highest form of flattery. So again, against the fence, I'm pulling more towards Shannon Lee, not out of like a greed or a fascination with her or anything. It's just that more that Bruce Lee had a hard time here in America, because in America he was too American, and in China he was too Chinese. However, China did give him a glorious career before he passed, and America hadn't really recognized him until after he passed, where now they lived in regret because they could have done so much more. So, I'm on the fence, and I hope they work this out peacefully without shutting down the restaurant and without Miss Lee looking um, over enthusiastic of taking people's money. Hopefully, they'll work it out and it'll be in Miss Lee's favor. And to be honest, I think they should give Miss Lee some money, because she's the only last living member of his legacy, outside of if she has children, which we don't know if she has children, because she's kept her private life private. All right. I'm James Williams. She is Confab number 2. See you.